words to describe Lagos?
Lagos is chaotic.
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 It is chaotic with the traffic, but it's still a beautiful place. As chaotic as it is, you find so many exciting things and exciting people, exciting communities.
Maybe 3 words is enough, so.
Yeah, it's not.
Close your eyes, feel what you wanna feel. It's on your mind.
Hi, my name is Saszy Afroshii. I'm a music producer from Lagos, Nigeria. I've worked with a couple of artists, Faith, King Madi, Ricardo Banks, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage. And we're here in Lagos to talk about Lagos music and the culture. So basically what it feels like to work in Lagos is an experience. We have the hustle, the bustle, Lagos traffic. I could be walking, I could be driving, or I could be walking down the street and I could just feel inspired. Maybe there's like a sound, or there's like a chants of like kids playing on the street, that could like inspire you to make something, so just whatever comes to mind. You get inspired easily if you stay in Lagos, to be honest. Everybody's on the move, everybody's after something. The city, the culture, everybody wants to be number one. Everybody wants to be the boss. 2017 was when I became a producer, and I took it like much more seriously. And it has been a very smooth ups and down experience for me. You can start with like the percussions, the conga, the cowbell, if you want to make it a little bit more traditional, depending on the kind of feel. I could use plug-in contacts, Maschine for the drums. To be honest, I think it's whatever comes to mind, and also depending on the artist I'm working with in the moment and whatever story I'm trying to tell. I think it's very important for females, to support each other. This is like an industry that is occupied by like males, and people think, oh, okay, this is just a man's world. When you walk into a session and they're like, oh, okay, so where's the producer? And you're like, hi, I'm here. I think it's just trying to shift the mindset, of people, and then, having to go the extra mile, because sometimes they don't give you as much opportunities. So it's always like very, very good when you see a female doing something that people really thought, oh, maybe she can't do it. But it's being done extremely well.
Hi, I'm Tems. I'm from Lagos originally. Lagos is a vibrant city that I feel creates a drive in you and a different type of motivation, which I feel I have. And it's very authentic and unique to itself. And I think that's how it shaped me. The Leading Vibe initiative is the initiative that is meant to create a space for women in music in all categories, in all aspects, and to help them to support in any which way for the final aim or goal to redefine how women see themselves and how other people see women in music. I think learning how to produce definitely made me solidify my sound, because usually you have a producer that gives you a beat and then you have to go on the beat. But being a producer myself, it's more authentic now. The music became more genuine and more true to me and more distinctive, I would say. I think it's definitely a Nigerian thing to to wear different hats. It's a Nigerian thing to do different things because the culture itself is very multifaceted. Everybody is multi-talented. We're always looking for what's the next thing, what can I do? That's just how we are as Nigerians. So I think it's definitely a Nigerian thing for sure.
Pass me the microphone. When it's time, say you go get down. In like a cocho.
Hi, my name is Veronica Uchenna Anganovi. I'm a singer-songwriter known as TinyBraz. And I'm also a music producer and a DJ known as Purple Halo. So basically how I started production was, I don't know if you're familiar with BandLab. So I downloaded BandLab on my phone and I made a beat on my phone. And my boyfriend then, well, he listened to it and he was like, wait, hold up. I think you could actually do this. I think the core message of LVI basically is authenticity and staying true to your vision and who you are. And for me, that really cut deep to me because as an artist, like you can tell like I'm kind of androgynous, like I'm in between being girly and being masculine. And the label I was in really wanted me to be on that girly side. And to be honest, it wasn't what I was feeling. I just wanted to find myself again because they were basically imposing their idea of what they think a female artist should be on me, and I didn't want that. And hearing Tems saying you have to like double down on what you believe in, like it made me realize that it was a good decision for me to say, you know, I don't want to do this anymore with you guys. I want to go on my own. I want to be independent and find my way, basically. I think as a Nigerian, like we're already like born with like lesser than less. Like we literally have nothing and we're born with lesser than nothing. Like I myself, like I was born into like a middle class family, but because of my parents passing, like I had to go down to, poverty, like the realest poverty. Like I was homeless for a couple of times, you know, and now I have my place. You're coming to my house. Like it was because of like I dabbled into songwriting and production. That's what basically funds me. And I'm just a jack of all trades. Like I do so many things. My studio is basically a makeshift studio. This thing here is basically a chair. Like it's not a table, it's a chair. You can make a hit anywhere.
Show me the way down to you when I'm
I guess we end up making things that are more like rich and full, just like the way the city is. Like it's full, it's rich, there's culture everywhere. You know, you hear in Afrobeats, you hear influences from other genres and we blend them so well into our sound. I think that's just the essence of Lagos. It's about adapting. And Afrobeat is about adapting. And for you to be an artist or a producer in Lagos, you have to be ready to adapt. So basically, we're going to my former apartment. I call the place Purple Island. You know, I'm Purple Halo, the producer, but I call it Purple Island because it's a creative space. Like it's a space where I truly found the people that I was meant to align with. Like it was like a divine alignment for me. We had dancers, we had graphic designers, we had engineers, we had artists, and myself. We even had someone making artwork as well. So it was like a space where we could all come together and bring our creative ideas and fuel each other to create something amazing. This spot here is basically where all the magic happened. Like we met here. Papa, get dressed and come downstairs. Yeah. No, wear clothes, please. So that's Mr. Igbede and Mr. Ikide, sorry. I pronounced it wrongly. This is Mr. Ikide. This is his space. This is his beautiful space where he hosted all of us.
I was so blessed having a bunch of talents here at the time, you know, singers, the producers, or, you know, I was dancers, everything, you know. I was so blessed. Although we had our moments too. They're my children too, you know, and all my love to you in everything that you do.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
Hi, I'm Gbots, Gbots, from Ogun State, but I grew up in Lagos, Nigeria. And I've been making music ever since I can remember. From the age of 8, started learning the piano, and I moved on to learning the saxophone at the age of 10. And I just fell in love with it. Ever since then, I've been doing music.
It's only up from here.
Me and my friend, Fulu, we learned music production together during the lockdown. And I just fell in love with it. From there, I always looked for ways to hone my skills. I've gone on to work with artists and collaborated with music producers and artists like CK, P Prime, Caleb O'Neill, Tems, Irinati, Olamide. So when I was learning music production, I often just felt like I'm an outlier in the way that I noticed that I was one of the fewest female music producers. In that time, I even thought I was the only one making music. In 2022 ending towards 2023, I started a female music community called We Are Producers. Creating opportunities and resources for more female music producers and artists and songwriters to just have a place and a safe space where they feel like, because you can do it, I can do it. A sort of representation and a home for all of us, basically. I love collaborating with people that think outside the box, that have an open mind. And that's why spaces like the We Are Producers, every day I learn from them. Even the ones that say, I'm just learning production, I just started, I don't know the door. I learn something from them every single time we meet. It's just about keeping an open mind, people who are open to explore, people who are open to collaborate. I bring my own perspective of things, and then every other person brings their own perspective of things.
I always encourage women to be as involved in the process as possible, and software, engineering, producing, all those things. It helps so much and it goes such a long way. And also I feel like when I started doing some of those things, there's a different way that people receive me. I think there's just a different respect. There's a different conversation altogether.
I think this is what the industry needs. We need a place where females can be given much more opportunities, can be seen, can be heard, where you can have a voice. And I think it's something that is really amazing, and I feel really inspired by it. And I'm actually so grateful to be part of it.